I started memorizing the Quran or learning Quran from a very young age. Yani the norm in the Somali household itself, we start learning Quran as young as 4 or 5. I was taken to the madrasa, what we call Duksi.
Yes.
And I was like
Yes.
4 years old or 5. And of course, at that age, you don't know why you're learning Quran. You don't know why you're there. So I went there because my parents were taking me there. And I even remember when I was in that, one day I was going to one of my classes and I was with my mum and I hadn't learned my Quran properly. So I said to her, oh, Hoyo, that means mum is like,
Yeah.
Hoyo, is it wajib to memorize Quran?
Mm.
And she said to me, it's wajib. Be quiet and learn your Quran and go to Duksi. Until the age of 10, I was doing it because my parents were telling me to do it. When I got to the age of 10, I remember one day I was sitting in one of my classes and the teacher was explaining something in Arabic on the board. He was writing something in Arabic on the board. And I started daydreaming and I started thinking to myself, if only I knew Arabic and I could understand the Quran, that would be like the greatest goal I could achieve. I never took any steps to actually achieve that, but around that age, I started frequenting my local masjid around 10, and I would go there for the salahs regularly. And that's where I met one of my mashayikh who taught me Quran, Sheikh Ismail, who taught me Quran. One day I was calling the adhan in the masjid, and after salah, it's adhan of Maghrib, I believe, and he called me after the adhan. He said, come Yahya. He said, how much of the Quran have you memorized? I said, well, maybe a few ajza I'd memorized at that time. And he said, do you want to learn Quran and also learn the Arabic language, the other Islamic sciences? I said, of course. He said that there's an institute that they had just established.
Right.
And he wants me to attend that. I said, of course, I'll come there, inshallah. So I used to take 2 buses to go to that institute, alhamdulillah. And I was around maybe 10 or 11 at the time.
Wow.
And that's where my journey started. And that was because out of my own will. I wanted to learn Quran. I wanted to learn Deen because I loved it.